I'm Tom, and it looks all but confirmed that we're going to see Usyk versus Fury 3 rather than Usyk versus Parker, rather than Usyk versus Kabayel, rather than Usyk versus Opetaya, rather than Fury versus AJ. I don't even know what to say. It looks like we're going to see Usyk versus Fury 3 instead of AJ Fury. Or Usyk versus fucking anyone. What a joke. I mean, look, do I want Fury back? Yes. Do I want Fury versus Usyk? No. Fury needs to fight AJ. Fury should only be fighting AJ. And if Fury wants a warm-up fight beforehand, I can accept that. He's coming off 2 back-to-back losses against Usyk and now a long layoff. If he wants to have a warm-up fight first, okay. Oleksandr Usyk for a 3rd time is not a warm-up fight for Anthony Joshua. And the joke of it is, AJ versus Fury is a bigger fucking fight than Fury versus Usyk 3. AJ versus Fury is perhaps the biggest fight in boxing, perhaps the biggest British fight there has ever been, and sells out Wembley in seconds. But instead, we're watching Fury have another trilogy with somebody else against a guy who we know fucking beats him. Usyk beat Fury twice. He beat him the first time and nearly stopped him, should have stopped him. He then beat him a second time and looked comfortable. Like, he beat him pretty decisive. I don't know who the fuck thinks he didn't. Usyk beat Fury even easier the second time round. And now, whilst Fury's been shouting at ghosts in retirement, Usyk's gone in there and absolutely iced Daniel Dubois inside 6 rounds. The confidence he's going to gain from that, and Fury's seen that and has to step back in there against him. Fury doesn't beat Usyk. I don't need to see a 3rd one to know that. I think more importantly, Fury shouldn't be jumping the queue. What about Parker, who's going to fight Dubois, has more than earned it? What about Kabayel, who probably gives Usyk his toughest fight at heavyweight right now, with the way he works the body? Even fucking Opetaya, who's the beast at cruiserweight right now. Anyone, why Fury? I think Fury should be hated now. He's delusional, he's a bully, he won't give the fans what they want, which is perhaps the biggest fight in boxing, because what? Because he's scared that if he loses to AJ, the damage that will do to his legacy. I don't think Fury thinks he'll lose to AJ. I think Fury thinks he'll beat AJ. I just think he knows, given that what AJ did to Ngannou and what Ngannou did to Fury, AJ is a much better Ngannou, that AJ could fucking knock the fuck out of Fury. And if he does that, the damage that does to his legacy is more than what losing to Usyk as a 3rd time does. I think that's the issue here, is that if AJ knocks Fury clean out, which I think Fury thinks he'll win, but knows that's a fucking possibility, Fury knows that AJ knocking him out is a possibility, and if that happens, that does a lot more damage to his legacy than fighting Usyk does, and that's why he won't do it. So instead he's going to fight Usyk a 3rd time. Reality of it is, Usyk could stop Fury this time. Usyk should have stopped him the 3rd time, beat him fairly comfortably, it was a close fight, but Usyk wasn't hurt or troubled in it the 2nd time. And now he's starched Dubois, he could go and do that to Fury. If Fury's not feeling confident, not feeling up for it, he 5 times caught up for it. I know. What are these 2 fights taken out of Fury? Usyk steps in, then could stop him this time. Not within the realms of possibility. But why risk it? Why would you want to risk that? Because seriously, Usyk beating Fury for a 3rd time doesn't really do anything for his legacy at all. Beating Parker does, because it adds depth to your heavyweight resume. You're beating, at worst, number 3 right now, probably number 2. So that adds depth. What does risking this? You beat him, okay, you beat him twice. Or you lose to him. And if you lose to him, okay, we'll still think you're better than Fury because time's gone on. But what you do is lose that, you don't retire undefeated. And why would you risk that? Because retiring undefeated does a lot more for your legacy than beating Fury does for a 3rd time. So why risk it? I tell you why. The reason he's risking it is because it does Wembley. Usyk Fury 3 does Wembley. It does 90,000, 100,000 in Wembley. Whereas Usyk Parker doesn't. Usyk Parker does Tottenham. Usyk Parker does 80,000 in Wembley, but Usyk Parker doesn't do Fury Usyk at Wembley. And I'd watch it. And that's the problem. We're going to get fed shit, but we're going to eat it anyway. We're going to get forced to watch shit that we don't want to watch. No one really gives a shit about. I don't like Fury. I don't want to watch this, but it's going to be put on and we're going to watch it anyway. And this is the problem, because in reality, Usyk should be fighting Parker or Kabayao or even Opataya. And I have it in that order. Parker, if not Parker, Kabayao. If neither of those two, Opataya, because he's the beast down at cruiserweight. That's who he should be fighting. And Fury should fuck off or fight AJ. That's where we are. But there we are, people. Let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe, and all that stuff works, people. Peace.